for all my YouTube program followers and also for Canadians. I would like to say Happy Canada Day. I have a YouTube channel, and most of the time I speak in Amharic language, but sometimes I speak also in English. I try to reach those people who don't understand Amharic language. So today we are celebrating Canada Day, and the Canada Day is celebrated is a big event, big holiday. The day Canada is established on July 1, 1867. I used to live in Ottawa, and when we were in Ottawa, we were celebrating near the Parliament building, and then it is really great holiday. And then also this year we are celebrating Canada Day. Today is also the day in most provinces. In some provinces, the restriction COVID-19 case-related restriction is lifted. So now we are going back to normal. And in Canada and also in the United States and in most of the Western countries, this summer will be a normal summer, more or less. So today also we are celebrating the overcoming of the coronavirus pandemic problem. Most likely, when we celebrate next year's Canada Day, maybe the corona problem will never exist anymore. So today my topic is why we are celebrating Canada Day with a mixed feeling. As we hear from news today, some cities they want to cancel some of Canada Day event because of what recently have been seen revealed in connection to Aboriginal residential school scandal, and some children were found. Unmasked grave was found, and there are this kind of problem now. And then we have also many history. We know recently that there was a lot of operation against Aboriginal people, and then there is a scandal in the residential schools, and some of these things happened when Canada started to be a country. The fathers of Canada, some of them, they announced this kind of school to exist in Canada. In 130, there were 130 residential schools in Canada, and it was run mainly by the Catholic Church. And so there was a lot of problem, we know. So that is a bit sad. So this makes a history of Canada a little bit dark. But this is not only in Canada, but in 20th century, in 19th century also, there was a lot of things going on in the world, a lot of operation, First World War, Second World War, the communism problem, and then we have the Nazis problem, the fascist problem, and we have the Holocaust problem. So many things happened in the 17th century until middle of 20th century, until the end of Second World War. So after Second World War, the world started to be normal, and then we have a lot of constitution being changed. And also in Canada, we have also this great constitution, the amendment of constitution in Canada, which occurred in 1982. In 1982, the Charter of Right and Freedom was established, and it became part of Canadian Constitution. In this Constitution, there is a lot of right, including the right of Aboriginal people. They have right now. The government has now land treaty with Aboriginal people, and whenever they do some pipeline or they do some oil exploration, they always make agreement with the Aboriginal native leaders. So now this is improved, and after 1982, and then we have also the right of official language, which is in Canada now. There is 2 official languages, which in the federal offices, which is English and French. So we have this thing established in 1982. We have also the right of minority people. So all these things now, since 1982, this problem doesn't exist anymore. So now in Canada is the best place to live, as we know from the rating. In September 1982 rating, Canada became the number one in quality of life or in the standard of life. So it has a good standard of life now. And then also Canada is also number one in welcoming immigrants and the newcomers. So we have this one. If because of this, I could say as a Canadian, I am proud to see these changes. Canada learned from its mistake, and now Canada became equal for everyone, man and woman are equal, and everybody. There are individual rights, so there is a right in this country now, and that's after 1982 charter, so which make equality with everybody. So the history, old history, which existed end of 19th century, and then in 20th century until the middle of 20th century, that problem exists almost everywhere. There was war everywhere, and now there is some kind of improvement. The world is improved. There is globalization, global market, and the United Nations, and so many things which also try to protect the right of many nations and the right of the minority people and the interests of different people and different groups. As I know, I have religious background, Christian background. I don't say the world is perfect. We live in imperfect world, and we have to try to make it perfect by learning from our mistakes. So the one good thing about Canada is it is one of the number one inclusive country. There is multiculturalism in Canada. People, settlers came from Europe, Asia, South America, Africa, and they created this country. So we have many kind of colors, many kind of languages, many heritages. So we all live here, and then I think that makes Canada a great place to live. And so that's why we celebrate Canada Day. Even I was thinking, when I read about this scandal, recent scandal was going on for Aboriginal people, this is not right, obviously, and everybody will reflect on this, and this thing will never happen again. So that's why I say we are celebrating Canada Day today, even if we have a mixed feeling about what happened in the history of Canada. Another thing I want to learn to talk about is Canada or United States or Australia, European countries now improved, so they have right and equality for everyone, and they are also welcoming immigrants from the where there are problem and the war and other problem, and then they are receiving immigrants from all over the world, and then they are trying to be welcoming countries. So what we have to really work hard is to change the situation in our country, developing countries in Africa, in other developed countries. There is a lot of problem. There is no good governance. People fighting against each other, and I think this problem exists also in Europe and North America 60 years ago. But this problem now is overcome. Now we have European Union, we have United States of Africa, we have United Canada, and we have this can help us also to think about our own country. And as immigrants, when we live here, we have to learn from here, and we have to work for the peace and development of our own country where we come from, for the countries where we come from. So I think this idea we can reflect on this. So I have this short video today on Canada Day, and then also I'm just also showing. I was also trying to talk about pandemic, about emergency, how Canada government provide help during this difficult time. Now we are overcoming and going forward, and then that's why today I want to talk in my video about this Canada Day and about what's going on. So my YouTube channel also provide different information and about immigration, about Canadian legal system, and so on. So if you want to get more information and more education on my channel, please subscribe Marcos Educational Channel and share it also with other people. And have a good day, happy Canada Day, and have a good day and good night.